we're gonna go today, go look at a strange building that I discovered in 2003 or 2004 or 5. Just this weird brick building that really stood out because it was the only thing out in the middle of nowhere, and it kind of made me curious what the hell it is. And if you guys can give me a hand and help figure out what that is, that'd be great. Over those years, I've found 4 or 5 more, all in remote locations scattered about New Mexico, and one in Texas. So let's go take a look at this building and figure it out. Thanks for coming along. Alright, here's the building that we're going to go check out today. I first noticed these buildings probably 2005, 2006. This one I was last out at probably about 10 years ago when this photo was taken. And we're going to go out and drive out and take a look at this building. Maybe you guys can help me tell me what it is or what it was for. Alright, let's take a look at the pictures. Alright, on one of these buildings, which I'll show you a little later, this was on the barbed wire fence around the building. Nothing written on the back, no maker's mark, no stickers, no nothing, just blank. And it just says danger, high voltage, keep away. I think it was meant, well, I thought at the time it meant don't go in the building because there's dangerous electronics, but I've ascertained that it was actually the electric fence. It was an electrified fence that was wrapped around these buildings, and that's why they put that up there. Looks pretty old to me. Some of the stuff I find outside are old tubes. This is one of them that I saved. These are photographs that I had scanned at FedEx, so I kind of pushed them all together to get the scan, so please excuse my pictures in different orders and different places. Okay, so this one is not the one we're going to, it's a different location, but it is one of these same buildings. They're all different states of disrepair. They're all from, as far as I can tell, the 30s, 40s, maybe 50s at the latest. And some are less trash around it than others. So this one, see the back door is open, so I was able to get into this room here and he used it for storing windmill parts, whatever local rancher I got in here was doing it, and here's 2 of the pictures. It's just brick, it doesn't lead into this room here. Silver ceiling with iron beams across to hang heavy stuff from, with fans on the either side of these to either suck in air or blow in air, I'm not too sure which, and these metal levers that are electronically controlled to open and shut. And there usually is a green box around here, like this one here, that holds these air filters. I don't know why. And little vents here. This is like a thermometer gauge thing here. Usually it's on the other side, but this one's on that side, which is kind of strange. Alright, so here's the front door of the one we're going to today, these 2 photos here. Let's see, some old 6-volt batteries can be found outside. Here's more pictures of the box in the back with the filters. This is on a different one, I think, or the back door. Some locations have outhouses like this one that obviously is falling apart, but they didn't have running water or wells, or they had electricity, but that's about it. On these little filter things, fan things, in that back room some have these little motors that automatically lift these vents up and down to let air in and out through the fan. Some still have it, some don't. This is, I think, south of Lovington. It is like the building that I've been looking at, but it's a bigger one. I don't know exactly what it's used for, but it's been repurposed. But it's the same maker on the bricks, same maker on the tiles. Same sort of, had the vent here that's been bricked up. So Not able to find out what that was. I think it's just been repurposed as some sort of youth um, resource center or something. All right, so here's the one where that skull sign came off of. This one, the front door was welded shut. The back door had been opened and a lock installed, and it was a bunch of furniture in there seeing through a slit. So I think one of the ranchers around here just use it for storage. The part of the fence is open on this side, so you can kind of come on in and walk around. But the same thing, it's got little green boxes in the back. That has the filters. It's got the little temperature thing. So maybe this is a weather station or some sort back in the day. Here's the location if you want to go take a look. So here's some pictures of the one we're going to today. That's probably the outhouse. These pictures were taken about 8 years ago. Here's where I think the fence is electrified because it has these wires on here with capacitors on there and grounds. And I did not see any signs like the one I have from that other building, but it does look electrified. Foundation for something, probably a garage. Tiles are made in Chicago. The fence, the barbed wire, it's all made in the States. The bricks are made in the States. The doors made in the States. Everything's made in America. Here's the green box on the back side. Has the filters in it. So those are those green slats that electronically open and shut to let air in or out. There's your thermometer. That's the back door. So this one is one that I found about 7 miles east on I-40 that is into Texas, and it's north. It's this one right here. If you want to check that one out. I was not able to make it there by car on foot. I was just able to see it driving by. It's got a very distinct shape once you know what to look for. And that color brick, there's nothing else out here that color brick. So here's kind of like a downward look at it. Front door here, the little green boxes on both sides of the back room, the back door, vents here and there. This does not connect to this big building, and vents here and there to suck in or blow out air with filters to clean it. I don't know. So here on the map is where we're going to. It's west of Sky City Casino. It's about an hour from me, and it's right here. Tribal land, all of this. So I think, well, this was all built before Sky City was even a thing or casinos were even a thing. When I was first coming out in early 2000, this was not here. So it has nothing to do with the casino. I don't think it has anything to do with the tribe. There's 2 of these that are on tribal property, and the rest of them, 3 or 4, are not anywhere near a tribe. So I don't think it has anything to do with tribal government or water or um, anything like that. So that's the location. And there's your Google Earth address if you want to zoom in yourself. This stuff was not here the last time I came here. And about 6 or 7 years ago, I have an ex-girlfriend living in Grant, and I told her about the building and pointed it out one time. So she's always kept an eye out on it. She said back about 6 years ago that people were there at this brick building, and it looks like they're moving stuff out. So we're gonna go check and see what happened. Maybe they cleared it out, or maybe it was sold. Maybe people are living in it now. So yeah, we're gonna go out and take a look. I think that's it for the photos. All right, let's get in the car and go for a little drive.
It's hard to tell what is the junk from in here and what is the junk that they brought in here. It's definitely well made. See, this what makes me think this was electrified. Surrounding me will box out the temperature. It's filled with air filter for some reason. Silver paint on the roof. Take some pictures. Hard to tell what trash was here and what came out of there. What they brought in here. There's the other side of this. Wow, alright, that's the first time I've been in there. At least the front room. Don't know what to make of it. Cable entrance. Maybe a telecommunications building? They seem to have been staffed. Some have like crumbling outhouses next to them. Saw one with a garage, or at least the foundations for a garage. Very strange. Alright, I was not expecting that to be open. I am very surprised. I thought for sure that that building was going to be like tunnels under it, or was some sort of air vent for subterranean tunnels that was going to Dulce, to you know, White Sands or somewhere else. I was not expecting that. I still don't know what the hell that building is. Yeah, that was crazy. I've been waiting 20 years to get into that front room. I've been in the back room, and I knew what to expect from that, but that front room, I've never been inside. Crazy. So, hey, put down in the description or leave a comment what you think it is. I'm leaning toward a telecommunication junction or phone company, but man, it's just, there's not much clues to work with. I think it's from the 30s or 40s. And crazy. All right, hit that like, hit that subscribe, help pay for this gas. My channel's not monetized, so those like buttons really mean a lot. But I'm glad you came along for the journey, and I appreciate your input. Thanks a lot for watching.